everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word, well, a bird, bird. The bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird.
How y'all today? Otho Gold is here to talk to you about the middle finger. The middle finger is one of our species' oldest and most ubiquitous, ubiquitous insulting gestures. But why is waving one of your fingers offensive? And what do we know about the finger and why it's used? Well, like the devil himself, the middle finger bears many names and adopts many guises. There's the single-digit salute, favored by punk rockers and rebellious celebrities, or the expressway digit, which is a remarkable single-sign code by which California drivers communicate their complex emotions to other motorists. And then it's also known as the bird, a poor symbolic avian that is endlessly flipped or flicked. It can be displayed statically, waggling, waving, thrusting with rage, or drooping dispassionately from the hand of a rapper. Now, we see people across the spectrum in our society using the bird, both young and old, in our neighborhoods, across television actors and actresses. We see it used with musicians, even animals, and cartoon characters, as well as politicians in both our country and abroad. Now, here's a little history lesson for those of you who don't know much about the bird. Long before punk rock and 8-lane highways, the middle finger was known as digitus imputicus, or digitus infamus. Now, I don't vouch for my Latin, which meant indecent or infamous digit, infamous digit, by Romans and medieval Europeans. Now, Augustus Caesar once booted an entertainer for giving a heckler the finger. And the lunatic emperor Caligula, who was famed for such crimes as wearing women's clothes and murdering indiscriminately, he was said to have habitually offered his digitus infamus to be kissed by his enemies, just to flaunt his imperial disdain, until, of course, one of those enemies stabbed Caligula in the neck. Now, even before the Romans, an Athenian playwright and comedian named Aristophanes, he created a feisty character who gives Socrates the finger. It was a unique way to respond to all those irritating questions that Socrates was always posing to people. Nobody can say that Socrates didn't ask for it. And there are no convincing claims about the primordial meaning of the middle finger or the origin of its disrepute, except that when it's stuck up alone, it resembles a penis. Now, some consider the fist to serve as an essential role in this resemblance to genitalia. And I guess people think that's answer enough, since everyone's supposed to know already what a penis means, and it's supposed to be had. I can't say I fully understand all that. So, now that you've had your history lesson and are feeling enlightened, I want to share a story with you about traveling with my daddy and family years ago when we were kids. We were driving through Arkansas, and he came across this construction zone. Well, you could just imagine construction on Arkansas Highway. It was really something to behold. Now, he noticed a state trooper in his rearview mirror, so he slowed down to the 45-mile speed limit that had been posted in the zone. Now, near the end of the construction area, my dad noticed a large black object that was flying towards the 56 Chevy. He felt a slight bump, and he saw in his mirror that a large bird, probably a crow or a turkey, who knows, but it had hit him and was bounced right into the windshield of the state trooper. Well, the trooper immediately turned on his light, whoop, 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 and pulled my dad over. The trooper asked if my dad was hurt in any way. My dad replied that he was okay and questioned the trooper about his condition. Well, the trooper said, "I'm okay, but I'm going to have to give you a ticket, sir." My dad got upset and wanted to know why. The trooper answered, "For flipping me the bird." Y'all be good.